Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are going to be filming a long overdue storing photo cards video. I have what feels like so many photo cards to put away because it has been so long since I filmed my last storing video, and I've not put away any photo cards since then. It's been about 2 months. So we just have so much. It's kind of hard to tell the way the tray is set up right now because I have it kind of like propped up just so you can see the photo cards a little bit better. But we have so much ITZY. Like, we have a ton of ITZY. So if you like ITZY, you will see a lot of them in this video. We also have a ton of Red Velvet and specifically Seulgi photo cards. So that will be very fun to check out. And then we have, I want to say, a medium amount of everything else. So we have a good amount of I-DLE, which is mainly Minnie's solo comeback and Yuqi, like solo photo cards I'm going to put in my Yuqi collect book. We also have a good amount of Jisoo photo cards from Amortage, and then under these there's also Chung Ha photo cards that we have to put away, so that's pretty cool. And then we have SSERAFIM photo cards from Crazy Era, which I don't have any hot era photo cards yet, but we're still going to make some good progress on Crazy today. And then last but not least, we have, I want to say, a good amount of aespa photo cards. And then I think it's like 4 or 5 Giselle photo cards for my Giselle collect book. So yes, we have a lot of groups to put away today. I am so hyped to get into storing these photo cards and doing them for videos since it's been so long since my last one. So strap in, get excited. And there are actually some, I wouldn't say changes, but I've made a lot of decisions recently on my collection, so I'm just excited to get into it and explain everything to you guys. So let's start storing these photo cards. All right, so the first binder we're gonna start in is my Red Velvet binder, and y'all, when I was setting this up last night to prepare for this video, it was becoming abundantly clear that very soon I'm going to need a new Red Velvet binder. So I was thinking if and when that happens, I might get another like 1.5, maybe 2-inch size binder and move all of like the solo and like unit stuff to that binder and just leave all the group stuff in here. So that is something for the future. Also, I'm noticing right now that the lighting for kind of like these top row of cards is kind of weird just because I'm using the natural light from outside and it is like directly in front of this binder. It doesn't look too bad to me, so I hope it is not coming through that bad on the camera, but I do just want to mention that I am aware of that, and I do apologize if those aren't coming through as clear as the other photo cards. But let's start with the Seulgi collection. So let me flip to that. All right, so we have arrived at the Seulgi section. This is just like my solo section of this binder. So I'm putting accidentally on purpose behind 28 Reasons. And then these aren't a part of 28 Reasons, but I'm just leaving them here because they fit and it doesn't really bother me. So it's gonna go in sequential order. This is all we have for accidentally on purpose. I plan on going like so hard for this comeback in terms of collecting photo cards. So I set up not everything that I'm gonna collect, but all the stuff that I have right now. And so I have all the photo book cards, all the sticker version cards, and then all of the mini photo book cards on this first page here. I have the 2 car version cards. I don't know why they only did 2. It would have been cool if they also did 3, but they only have 2, so they go in the middle here. And then I'm collecting a good amount of pre-order benefits for this release for Seulgi since she is my alt. Most of the stores did 3 pre-order benefits, so I'm just going to collect all 3 because it fits so nicely on a page together. So we have Apple Music, K-Town for You, which I do have all 3 of because I ordered from K-Town for You. Then I was going to do Star River and Make Star and SM Town and Store. And then I also set up this page for With Mew and Jump Up. And then I put TBD here because I know I want to fill out this page. And then I do plan on collecting more. I think this is the last page. It is the last page. So I do plan on collecting more in the future of whatever like event or fan sign or whatever cards come out. And we'll see how many more down the line I collect of those. But I'm just so excited to collect so much of Seulgi for this comeback. So let's put away these photo cards. All right, so the first page of photo cards, we have the photo book cards, which I think these are all 3, right? Yes, those are all 3 photo book cards. Then we have a couple sticker cards right here, and then these two are the mini photo book cards. I arranged this in a very particular order because I was just kind of like envisioning when I was looking at the template that I was using, I was envisioning how I would want it to be set up on the page. So I have specific names for all of these placeholders. So first up, we have the cat card that is going to go in the middle here. And then we have the black hair card with bangs up next. That's gonna go right in there. And then up next we have the pink hair card. It seems like for this comeback, some of the photo cards are pretty cohesive because they all are of the same concept. So like for this one, I have the pink hair sitting next to each other. I think I set up a page, it's not this page, but a page down the line where all like the cat photo cards are down in the middle. And then there's other things that kind of like line up with each other. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out. It kind of reminds me of I-DLE and their 2 comeback, where the photo cards for that comeback were very, very cohesive. Almost too cohesive to an extent. But we'll see how that works out. I'm very excited nonetheless because of all of the photo cards that I plan on collecting for this comeback. This is actually not a sticker version card, so I need to put this placeholder back. But yeah, we have this card in the middle here that is Seulgi with the tomato, and then a purple jacket. So that is this one right here. Very, very nice. And yeah, so that is the first page done. I can't remember if I have ordered these 2 photo cards yet, but we were missing the sticker version of, I think it's this outfit. And then we are missing the mini photo book version where she's holding the sign that says free hugs, but that is the first page for Accidentally on Purpose. All right, so this next page, we're gonna go through Apple Music and K-Town. I have 2 Apple Music cards, and then these are the 3 K-Town For You cards. So very, very nice. I think I'm just gonna, for now, throw them in wherever. I just have them labeled 1, 2, and 3, which, going back to what I said earlier, I guess I only set up like specific phrases for that first page. I think what I meant to say was, because I know for this next page here where it has Star River, Make Star, and SM Store, I specifically put these 3 on this page because I know that they have very similar photo cards from the same like concepts and outfits. So I was more or less referring to that's why I set up these the way that I did, because you know you can do them in like alphabetical order or whatever, but I just decided to set it up in the way I think that looks the best. All right, so we're gonna put the donut card here, and I think I like the pink hair card the best for K-Town, so I'll put that in the middle, and then this purple. It like does this not look like purple? Like sometimes it looks like it's a purple top, and then others like this one, it looks like it's a blue top. So I don't really know what color it is, but it's like a purplish blue. So that's gonna go in there on the end. We have no other cards for this page, so now we're gonna flip to the next page. All right, so the next page of photo cards, we only have Make Star and SM Town in store for, but we do have all 3 of them for each store. So these are the Make Star photo cards, and then these are the SM Town and store photo cards. So let's take all these fillers out. And as I start to put these away, I think you will start to understand more the vision I had for laying out all of these different shops on pages together with one another. And that is because the pink hair, cat, and this blue or purple fluffy top, these are all the same outfits, and they just work very well together on this page in particular. I do think the Star River is not a direct match, but I know Star River has a cat photo card, and I think they also have a pink hair photo card. I think the one difference for Star River was that they had perhaps a photo card in the pink outfit. I don't know if I'm remembering that correctly, but the outfit that she wore, like with the hair curlers and stuff like that. But looking at this page right now, this looks so good. And I specifically put the Make Star photo cards in this row because I wanted this cat photo card right in the middle because it is so stunning and gorgeous. I think it's my favorite photo card from this entire era. So very happy with this page. I do have a couple more photo cards to go through. And then the last page for now, we have With Mew photo cards and Jump Up photo cards. I only have 2 of the With Mew ones right now, so it is those 2. And then these are the Jump Up photo cards as well. So I'm actually going to leave the With Mew 2 in here because I think it's going to work better the way I'm gonna set up the Jump Up photo cards. The With Mew 2 photo card is the one, she has the black hair with bangs in the white top, and she's got the sunglasses on in that photo card. So I still need to secure that one. I have not secured it yet, but hopefully we will kind of soon. And we're gonna put this on the end here. I'm just trying to also try to stay cohesive with the pages before it. So that's why I have this photo card with this outfit on the end. And then we have all of the Jump Up photo cards that we will put away. So we're gonna put this one here with the hair curlers right underneath the other one. This one is going to be in the middle because it is a concept that does not match anything above it. And then this photo card right here is gonna go on the end as well. So that is all I have to put away for Seulgi accidentally on purpose right now. I am, like I said, just so incredibly hyped to collect for this era. This is by far going to be the most pre-order benefits and just like non-album cards that I've collected for any comeback ever. So I'm so excited. So excited. So that is all I have for Seulgi. Let's move to Irene. So right after the Seulgi section, we have the kind of shared section with Irene and Joy. So I explain this every time I come to this page, but I only have 2 photo cards for Joy's Hello release. So I don't obviously like to have them on the same page because that would just be a waste of a 9-pocket page. But I kind of grouped them in with Irene photo cards because that's where they fit at the time. And when I was setting up last night, I noticed that I had 4 Irene photo cards to collect to finish her comeback, or I guess solo debut with Like a Flower. And I was on these 2 pages and I had 4 empty spots because they were 2 7 pages. So it worked out really well, and I just thought, okay, let me leave the Joy photo cards here. And then I did have like 1 odd photo card out on each page, like just in terms of the row, so it didn't match like the comeback or whatever, the era that it was with. So for this first page here, I put the K-Town For You pre-order benefit as the odd card out in this row because these are all 1 page of Irene, but I thought it fit really well here because there's other glasses photo cards there, and then there's also going to be a photo book glasses photo card that will go underneath it. And then the odd card out on this page was this one, and I just put it there. It's a regular album photo card, but it's a Pola, so it's kind of, you know, the odd card out just by default there. So let's put away the cards that we have. All right, so the 2 photo cards that we had missing from the photo book version is this glasses one here and this one with the black hair and bangs, and she's doing kind of like a bubble face or bubble pose as I had written on the filler. So the glasses one goes right there, and then this one is gonna go here. And that is all of the photo book cards done. And I do think this fits really well together, even though it blends like eras. I think all the glasses photo cards ties it together really nicely. And then we have 2 photo cards for the case version. So this is the butterfly photo card and then the pink hair photo card. So we're gonna go ahead and put those away. All right, so the butterfly photo card going in right there, and then the pink hair card is gonna go in on the right here. Very nice. So all the case version cards are in. These are all of the mirror version cards, which you got all 3 in the album itself, so you didn't have to go out of your way to collect any of the remainder ones, but that is all I'll be collecting for Like a Flower. It is fully complete. I have all the album photo cards and then just one pre-order benefit with the K-Town for You card. So I do have some more Red Velvet photo cards to put away, so let me do that very quickly. All right, so we are back at the My Dear Revelove FanCon page, and I did finally pick up one of the 2 Seulgi photo cards that I was missing, and I think I might actually have the second one that I was missing in the buy package that I just received, maybe like 2 days ago, if I remember correctly. So I'm gonna put this one here because she's holding a balloon in this one, and Irene and Wendy are also holding a balloon. And this one, like I said, you might see very soon in another haul video and then eventually storing video. Up next, we are in the SMCU Palace section of my Red Velvet binder, and I did scoop up a couple more photo cards for this collection. So I have this one here for Seulgi. She's got the apple on top of her head, just so cute. I'm not sure which like versions these 2 photo cards are a part of, but I saw them. I saw they were part of the template, and I picked them up because they were, you know, pretty cheap as far as like SMCU Palace photo cards go for in 2025. They weren't like $5 or anything, but they also were not like 15 and up. So very happy with that. And then we do have this Yeji photo card here looking very stunning. So Seulgi is going to go right here in the center so it matches with her other Apple photo card, and then flip to the next page, and this is where this Yeji photo card is going to go, and we're going to put her right there. I feel like Yeri's photo cards, more than anybody else for this like era or release, are just super cohesive. Like, she just looks so stunning. She's in the same outfit. She's obviously in the same like set area. It just looks so stunning. But yeah, that's all I have for SMCU Palace. I do have one more photo card for Cosmic Era, and then I think a couple older era photo cards. So let me see. As I continue to flip to the front of my binder, I'm gonna make a stop in the Velvet Era because I have this Yeji photo card for the Velvet. I picked this up not off of Mercari Japan, but I think I found it on Mercari US, going for a pretty decent price. I think it was like $6 or $7. So that means the Velvet is now fully complete. So Yeji was the last one we were missing, and then we also have the other 4 members right there. So we are good to go. And then up next, we have this Summer Magic Clear photo card, which I think I also picked up off of either eBay or Mercari US. I did not scoop this up on Mercari Japan, but we have Yeji's Clear card. It's gonna slot in right there. And I think Summer Magic is coming along okay. Yeah, we're still missing some Wendy's and then this one Irene photo card. I think this Irene photo card is very expensive, so that's why I have not bought it yet. But yeah, Summer Magic almost complete. We have Joy and Yeji done and Seulgi done, so just missing some Irene and Wendy. And then coming back to the Cosmic section of the binder at the very front, I do have one last Red Velvet photo card to put away in this binder today, and it is this Joy photo card. She is like, I guess, playfully biting this flower here. Super cute. And we're gonna slot her in right there. And now, I said in my last storing video that Cosmic Era was done, but now it is officially done. So I have all of the album photo cards for Cosmic Era, and then all of the pop photo cards that I decided to collect, I now have. So Cosmic is fully complete, and it just looks so good. And I know since I filmed my last storing photo cards video, Wendy and Yeji have officially left SM, and I just want to say I could not be happier for them. I am so happy that Wendy and Yeji are gone from SM and able to pursue better opportunities for themselves and further, you know, their solo career, and just hopefully do a little bit more of like what they wanted to do in SM, but SM wouldn't allow it, you know, that type of thing. So, and they did say obviously that Red Velvet was still a group. They're not disbanding. They'll still do comebacks occasionally, which I feel like, you know, we were already kind of at that point anyway. They're not coming back super often as it is, even when they were with SM. So I'm just excited because I think it means more opportunities and more music ultimately for Yeji and Wendy. Maybe we finally get that Yeji solo release that we've been waiting for so long. So I'm just super happy that Red Velvet is, you know, content and happy with where they are. You know, that includes Irene and Seulgi and Joy still being with SM. So just love Red Velvet as a whole. And yeah, we are completely done with this binder. So I think I'm gonna move on to ITZY next because we have a lot for ITZY. All right, so I have my ITZY binder right here. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let me make sure this is in frame. I do have a good amount of ITZY group photo cards, but what I mostly have today are Yeji solo photo cards. So real quickly, I think I'm gonna actually start with Yeji. So let me flip to that section. Okay, so this is actually my Yeji section right here. I decided, I don't know if it's good or bad for me. Fiscally, it's probably not like the greatest idea. But you know, I think I can still do it relatively okay. But I decided I'm gonna collect full comeback or full debut for Yeji Air. So I fully set up for this entire comeback. It was kind of tricky because of the amount of photo cards that JYP released for each version. But the way I set this up, I think I got it to a way that is cohesive in my mind, in a way that I will like it when I eventually put all of the photo cards in here. So we have all of the photo book cards here, all 6. For this page, we have the mystery version photo cards here, 1 through 3. Then we have the photo book B photo cards, 1 through 6 here, and then the 4 through 5 mystery versions. See, that was an outlier because they only did 5 mystery version photo cards, but they did do a mystery pre-order photo card that everyone got. And then for this page, I did the 3 oxygen like selfie photo cards, along with the 2 oxygen polas and the 1 oxygen ID photo card. I have 3 Polka A photo cards here. I think these are going to be non-selfie ones. And then on the next page, yes, okay, so we have 5 more non-selfie, well actually 4 more non-selfie A version Polka cards. We have the 2 A version selfies here, the 2 B version selfies, and then the 1 B version like concept photo card in the middle there, which will probably, I'll try to pick one that matches like the outfits of these photo cards, or like matches everything else on this page. And then the next page, we have more B version Polka cards because it's just the remaining 6. And then we have the 3 Polas. I think they did 4, but we'll see on the next page what I did with that. But 3 Polas from the special edition. This is where the 4th Pola is going to go on the next page. And then I kind of alternated here. So it looks like I have all the A version special edition cards on the corners. And then on the insides, I have all the B version special edition photo cards because they did 4 photo cards per special edition. And is that it? No, it is not it. I have the Make Star photo cards that I got. So the 2 pre-order benefits and then the Pola. And then I just decided to set up for 2 other POB sets, or just random, I guess, photo cards for this era just to fill out the page. And then this actually is not part of Yeji Air. This is part of my ITZY setup, so we will get to that later. But as you can see, it is quite a lot for Yeji's Air comeback. So let's get into storing some photo cards. All right, so first up, we have 4 of the 6 photo book version A photo cards for Yeji Air. I decided to arrange them in this particular order, as you are about to see. So we have this one here, if it'll let me put the photo card in the sleeve. Okay, it eventually let me put the photo card in the sleeve there. But we have all of these photo cards here. We had that one with the bow on her cheek, then that's kind of like a egg photo card, super up close. And then we have this one with the crazy long nail, very, very nice. And then we have this like fluffy hoodie, or perhaps like, I don't know, it kind of looks like a parka. So maybe we'll call it a parka photo card or outfit or something or other. But those are the 4 photo book cards that I have right now. And then for this page, we have 2 mystery box photo cards. So I'm gonna put those away. And I think I'm gonna put this one on the end here, just because, I don't know, I feel like it looks the best on the end, as I'm kind of trying to think of how this page is gonna go. And then I'm gonna put this one in the middle actually. So yeah, that's how we're gonna set up the first page. Looks super, super gorgeous already. And the next page we have photo book B photo cards. So we once again just have 4. These are all album pulled photo cards. So we'll put this one with this outfit right there, and then right below it we'll put this photo card in the same outfit. She's got the super long ponytail. That is very, very nice. And then in this second column here, I will actually put these 2, I guess, like jean jacket, or I think it was a jumper perhaps that she was wearing. But we have this mirror selfie horizontal photo card, and then this up close one where it looks like she's kind of holding like a perfume bottle. So those are the 4 B version photo cards that we have, and I do have, I think, another mystery card or 2. Let me see. So I do have the mystery box pre-order photo card, which is this one right here. You get this in every single mystery box album that you order if it was first press. So this was a JYP like pre-order benefit type deal. I'm still missing, I guess, 3 more mystery box cards, but we will hopefully pick those up soon. Up next, we have Oxygen photo cards to put away. So this is an Oxygen version selfie photo card, 1 of 3, I think it was. And then we have the ID card and 1 of the 2 Polas. Looking at the template right now, I think this is probably going to be my favorite Oxygen version photo card. So I'm going to put that in the middle, so it is front and center. And then I had the ID slotted for the middle row and column dead center right there. And then let's just put in the Pola on the left. So that is all I have for the Oxygen version. Okay, and so to finish off this page, we have 3 of the A version concept polka cards here. And I set it up this way because 3 of the photo cards of the A version concept cards are all the same outfits. So I thought it would look nice on this page together, and that's why we kind of set it up that way. So as you can see, these are the 3 A version polka cards, and all of them are in the same outfit. So we're gonna put that one on the end there since it's horizontal. I'm gonna put this one on the left side here, and then this one in the middle because it is the most like up close shot and I guess closest to kind of a selfie photo card. So I do think this looks pretty cohesive. It doesn't match most of the Oxygen photo cards because I think most of the Oxygen photo cards are of her in this outfit. But as far as how I wanted to lay out the rest of the era, I think it works very, very nicely on this page. All right, so the next page, we have the 4 remaining A version polka cards, which are these right here. These will go on the corners of the page. And then this is the 1 B version polka card that I decided to put on this page to make the rest of the era work together. You will notice that because they only did 7 polka version cards that were like the concept cards in each polka version, you'll notice that there's always going to be 1 card that's kind of like the odd card out. So what I noticed for the A version and the B version is that they had 3 photo cards with the same outfit, and then 2 photo cards of a different outfit, and then 2 more photo cards of another different outfit. So that is why this B version photo card is going on this page, because this photo card, there's 3 photo cards of her in this outfit in the B polka version. And that's also why you saw 3 of these photo cards on the previous page, because those are all 3 the same outfit. So I took very careful consideration into setting this up, as you can tell. There was a lot of thought involved. All right, so also for this page, we have 3 selfie photo cards from the polka version. So this is the A version right here, and then I have both of the B version photo cards. So for this first one, she is in the glasses, and I'm gonna put that in the top row and the middle. Gonna slot that in there, and then when I eventually get the second A card, it's gonna go right there. But for now, we have both B version selfies, and they are going to slot in so nicely on each side here. And this actually matches this outfit, so that's kind of cool. It's the same outfit. And then we're gonna put in this one right here. She's in that like pink leather jacket. This page is almost fully complete, just missing the selfie one, but I think when I get that selfie one, this page will look very, very good. So I like how that looks. Now, the next page, we just have the remaining polka cards for the B version, which I have all 6, and then we have the Pola cards, 3 of the 4 from the special edition. So these are the B version polka cards that we're going to be putting away on this page. So let me go ahead and do that. All right, so since each of the remaining cards has 2 per outfit, I'm just gonna arrange them in the same column here. So we have that pink leather jacket outfit, and then we have this kind of Ariana Grande look. I actually saw, I don't know who the member is, but I saw it was just like a random video, I think on my Reels or something. It was like an end mix, like behind the scenes clip. I think there was a member that was wearing like either the same exact top or very close to the same top. I'm not entirely sure, but I remember seeing that. I was like, that kind of looks like the top Yeji wore for her comeback. So I don't know if that's like a popular outfit over in Korea, I guess right now, but I feel like it was pretty close to that. So you can let me know in the comments section if you know what I'm talking about. But these are the remaining B version photo cards for the polka version. Very, very nice. And then last but not least for this page, we have the black and the gray Pola from the special edition. So the black Pola will go on the left and the gray Pola will go on the right. I thought about kind of arranging them like in a kind of like grayscale color scale. So like go from left to right, black, gray, white. But I just thought looking at the actual cards themselves, they would kind of look better this way. As I'm looking at it right now, it kind of bugs me that this photo card is on the end, because even though it's not the exact same outfit as this one, it's like very similar because she has the double ponytails, and this is obviously a really long singular ponytail, but I think I'll be okay with it. But that is all we have for this page for right now. All right, so for this page, we now have the selfie cards for the special edition. So the version A ones go in each corner, and I do have 2 right here. So she's doing the peace sign in this one, and then this one right here, she is in front of the red convertible. So we're gonna just put these in the top 2 corners on this page. That will slot in nicely right there, and then this next one is gonna go over here. Cool, cool. And then I do have 2 of the B version special edition selfie photo cards. That's what these are right here. And I think for right now, I will just put them right here. We'll see when I get the other cards. I didn't think through this page too much, except for like where each card was gonna go. Just in terms of like, I didn't think in terms of how cohesive it would look outfit-wise, I think is what I'm trying to get at. So we'll see when I get the other photo cards how it looks outfit-wise on this page, and we can maybe move them around if need be. But those are the 4 special edition cards that we have. And then the last page of the Yeji Air comeback that I will be collecting begins with the Make Star cards that I got with my Make Star pre-order album. So that's what these are right here. We have the one Pola, and then this one of her in the red outfit with, it looks like the earphones, and then this one right here with the bangs. Super, super gorgeous. And this Pola is like kind of flimsy, so I'm a little bit worried about it being in this binder, but I think being in the sleeve, it will be able to hold up okay. So we'll see how that pans out. Maybe I'll have to keep an eye on it, but that is where it will be for right now. Oops, I'm putting that in the page behind it. There we go, it can go in right there, and then this other Make Star card can go right here. Very, very cool. So that is every single card that I have for Air right now. As I mentioned earlier, we will have 6 more non-album cards of some sort to come on this page in the future. But as we flip back through this era, Obviously, the Poca pages are looking pretty darn good and full because you get all of those photo cards pretty much right away in those albums. I have been buying a couple photo cards for this era here and there when I've been looking on like Mercari Japan. So I think we're off to a really, really good start. And it also helped that I had really good photo card pull luck when I was opening my albums. So very, very nice start to air. Now I have a whole ton of ITZY photo cards to put away as well. So let's get to that. Okay, so to start with ITZY as a full group of photo cards that we have to put away, you might have seen this page earlier when I was flipping through it, but I do have a set of 4 from the Born to Be Blu-ray set, and then I have 4 extra photo cards, 2 of Ryujin, 2 of Yuna, that I got in like photo card orders from Mercari Japan, where I bought like a set of 3 or 4 photo cards like for each of those members to get a specific card, not really needing a use for the other photo cards that like came in that order. But I decided I'm going to keep them at least for now. And this is kind of just like an extra random page that is at the back here. So we have all of the Light Ring photo cards version 2, and then just like the random Japanese release photo cards that I have. So I thought this would be a good spot in the binder for all of them. These are the photo cards themselves, as you can take a quick peek. So these are the Blu-ray ones, and then these are the extra photo cards that I got in the Mercari Japan order. So let's put those away. All right, so these Born to Be Blu-ray photo cards are going to go in the top row here. So we're gonna put Yeji, and then Ryujin, and then Chaeryeong. And then in this middle row on the right side is where Yuna will go. Unfortunately, we do not have a Leah photo card for this because obviously she was on hiatus when they did the world tour last year. So unfortunately don't have one for her, but that is okay. And then I have these Ryujin pre-order benefit or like some sort of event photo cards from Gold Era that are extras. So we're gonna put those here, if this will let me put it in the sleeve. There we go, or the pocket, I should say. And then last but not least on this page, we have these 2 Yuna photo cards that are also extras. So these will live on this page for now. I also kind of made this page and decided to keep these 4 because I didn't really have a spot that I liked for these Blu-ray cards as of right now. So I feel like it makes a good page of 8. It's in the back, so it's very, very nice to have at least some sort of a setup for these right now. All right, so flipping back towards the front of my binder, we are at the Gold Era section now. So I do have 2 photobook cards for Yeji right here. This will complete, I think, Yeji set, or perhaps not. Am I still missing Yeji photo cards? No, I'm not. Okay, so I guess I couldn't remember if they did like more than 3 photobook cards. I guess they only did 3. All right, so the first one goes in right there, and I did already look at the backs of the photo cards to make sure that I am putting them in the correct columns. And yes, okay, that worked out perfectly. And then you can also kind of tell by the fronts too, because these all have the same like bluish gray background, and same thing with this, with the tanned or beige wall behind them. But those are 2 photobook cards that we have. The next 2 photo cards I have for Gold Era is a Yeji Blue special card from the Poca album and a Leah Pink special card from the Poca album. So, or I guess Nemo album. These aren't the Poca. They called these Nemo. But I have the blue card here for Yeji that is going to go over here. And then the special pink card for Leah is going to go right smack in the middle. Very, very nice. Still missing a good amount of Nemo special cards for everybody, pretty much. So still trying to track those down. I've been seeing a lot less of them lately, which is a little concerning. But, you know, hopefully one day we will get there. And then this page, we are just missing this one photo card. It is a phone box card of Yuna. I called it the front cam, I guess, in this filler, but she's holding like the selfie of herself right there in the phone. So this page will be fully complete. Very, very nice. And again, with the phone box cards, they are also kind of hard to see. are hard to come by on, you know, third-party websites or whatever it may be, whether it be Mercari Japan, eBay, etc. I'm still just missing 2 now that I'm just realizing it. So I'm just missing 1 Yeji and 1 Leah. So we're actually doing better than I thought, just missing 2 phone box cards. I do have some more POBs to put away, so let's do that. All right, so this is the POB section that I had for Gold Era. I decided to set up 3 different POB sets. That's all the POB sets that I decided I was gonna collect for this era. And this is one of the sets right here. So I believe this is a With Mew, yes, With Mew pre-order benefit set. So they are all in these like cat ears, I guess, fluffy cat ears. So we're gonna put these in the first column. So we got Yeji in the top there, then we have Leah in the middle. Now we're gonna put Ryujin here on the bottom left. Very, very cute photo card for Ryujin. And then on the top column here, or I guess row, we're gonna put Che's photo card. And then, of course, right below that, we have Yuna in the middle. So that is the first pre-order benefit set that we got. And then the second pre-order benefit set that we have to put away today is this Star River one. So we have such gorgeous photos of all 5 of the girls here in like some sort of black outfit, and they are all doing a cheek heart. Very, very cute. So we're gonna put Yeji up top here. And then we have this very pretty Leah photo card. It's gonna go in the center. And then this is probably one of my favorite Ryujin photo cards, I think possibly of all time. She just looks so beautiful and stunning here. Like, oh my goodness. And then starting on the next page, we have the remaining Chaeryeong and Yuna. And the last POB set, I'm pretty positive I've mentioned this before. I don't remember what store it is. I think maybe MakeStar, and I think maybe it's a fan sign set. But that is the set that I've landed on for this third POB set. It's the one where they're in the, it's a capybara like hoodie, like a really brown, fluffy capybara hoodie. So that is the set I landed on for this right here. You will definitely see that in a future video too, because I just got all 5 of those in my most recent haul from Mercari Japan. So you'll see that in that video, and then obviously see me put them away in the next storing photo cards video. But that is all I have for ITZY today. So I'm just gonna take one last little flip through for Gold Era. We're doing pretty solid. I still need to get some digipack cards, some photo book cards, kind of falling behind a little bit on the Nemo cards. But I think overall we're doing very, very well. Very, very happy to have the special edition cards done and out of the way. Just absolutely love that, because those are always a pain in the butt. And then we have the POB sets right here, of course. And yeah, that is it for Gold Era. That is it for ITZY in this video. I'm gonna move on to another group now. All right, so I decided the next group that I am going to do is aespa, and this I think is actually the debut of this new binder cover that I made for aespa. So I had an extra Armageddon photo book album, and so I decided to chop it up and put together this collage. I think it came out pretty well. I'm gonna be honest and say I don't love it, but I have Giselle front and center here because she is my aespa bias. I have Giselle's like moon logo here as well. And then I wanted to make sure to get like one picture of each member at least. And then I think I have like an extra Ning Ning here. This is an extra Karina. This is an extra Winter. So I actually have 2 of each member. So that's actually pretty cool how that worked out. And then I have this like group shot of them in the elevator right here. So you can kind of see the vision. I wish it maybe turned out a little bit better, but I think overall I'm happy with it. But for aespa today, I only have 2 sets of photo cards. So one of them will be for Whiplash Era in here, which is, it's going to be one of the POB sets that I decided to collect for Whiplash Era. I am still trying to decide which of the POB sets I want to collect for the third one. But, you know, I haven't made any concrete decisions as of right now. So these are the Dear My Muse, either pre-order benefit or some sort of event photo cards that I decided to pick up for one of the Whiplash sets that I decided to collect. And you'll remember from my haul video, I did receive a fake one of this Karina. It was a card that I was pretty sure was a fake, just considering like the color of the back was all off and it was slightly zoomed in. It was honestly, like, it was cut really well and the print looked pretty legit as well. But I was pretty confident that it was a fake. So anyway, after that happened, I decided to go on US Mercari just to like see if any of those were listed on there. And I found this one for maybe like 10 bucks, which I was like, you know what? That's actually a lot better than I thought it would be. The fake that I bought, I think, was about $8, if I remember correctly. So it's like, you know what? That's not too much of a difference. Granted, the fake photo card is completely worthless, but I thought it was worth it to just, you know, get the complete set out of the way. And it was nice because now I have it for this video. You know, could I have waited and maybe got it for cheaper down the line? Perhaps, but I'm just happy to have this complete set, and it is a real photo card. All the backs match, so just very happy with that overall. That is all I have for Whiplash, so let's just take a quick flip through Whiplash era once again. As you've probably seen in previous videos, I am completely done with the regular album version cards for this era. We're just waiting on the last POB set for me to decide, essentially. So yeah, that is where we are. All right, so up next, I have 4 more cards. It is a full set, and it is of the aespa or 8-episode, or however you want to call it. It's the Blu-ray, I guess, like DVD that they did for the tour that they had last year, and then there was a whole bunch of like behind-the-scenes footage that was like never released before and stuff like that. So this is the photo card set that you got in it. I really didn't have like a set spot to put these, but I kind of managed to like carve out a spot in my binder. So my SMCU Palace section was kind of thin. So what I decided to do was kind of group up the cards together more so I could get 4 spots for those 4 photo cards. So you'll now see Karina, Giselle, and Winter are all on the same page. And then we just have Ning Ning at the top here of those same photo cards. This Ning Ning was a random card that I got from my aespa collect book from Season's Greetings, but I had it back here because since it's a Season's Greetings merch card, it kind of fits with the like end of the year, new year type deal that SMCU Palace was. But what that did was it opened up a whole bunch of space for these episode cards to go into. So that is where we're going to store them. And we have Winter right here, who's going to go in the middle. Very, very nice. And then last but not least, we have this very gorgeous Ning Ning photo card. So yeah, those are the Blu-ray photo cards that I have. Let me just flip them over so you can see the backs. Very, very gorgeous and purple. But that is all we have for aespa as a group today. I do have a couple Giselle photo cards to put away into her collect book. So let me grab that. All right, so these are the 4 photo cards that I have for Giselle, and just gonna throw those into the collect book that I have for her. Just kind of random assorted POBs and stuff like that. I got them specifically just because I liked them. This is the collect book that I have for Giselle as of right now. I think this is some sort of a merch card, perhaps, and then this might also be a merch card for Better Things, but we're just going to put them in. I don't really care how they're ordered. Just going to go one by one. So we have this kind of bubble face photo card that is going to go in right there. Then we have this holographic heart photo card. Very, very cool. Love the look of that photo card. Super cool. And we're going to put in this holographic photo card right next to it. You can tell this page is kind of like ripped right here. So I'm hoping that that won't like bite me in the end, but you can tell, like, as you see right here, it's kind of ripped. I think I might have done that mistakenly one time as I was flipping through it. So I don't think it came to me ripped, but it is kind of sad. And last but not least, we have this double ponytail pink Zell photo card from Whiplash era. So very happy with how this collection is growing little by little so far right now. Love all these photo cards that I have purchased over time so far, and we still have a good amount of photo cards to fill in this collect book. But that is everything I got for aespa, everything I got for Giselle, so let's move on. All right, so the next binder we're moving on to is my I-DLE binder with my very pretty oogie collage on the cover there. Some exciting news about Minnie, which I think I have shared in a previous video. I decided I'm going to collect full comeback for Minnie's solo release, Her. We will get to that in a second, but I do have one ITZY photo card to put away. All right, so we have arrived at the cassette page for ITZY, and I have some exciting news, and that is I did pick up this cassette card for Minnie. This is the Wind version cassette card. I had to buy a cassette version, like the cassette itself, to pick it up. But I was willing to make that sacrifice to buy this photo card because if you do not know, these cassette photo cards are exceptionally rare and very hard to find. So very happy to have at least one more cassette card to add to my ITZY collection. ITZY is complete except for these cassette cards, I'm pretty sure. So like I said, just trying little by little as I can to just collect all of these cassette ones. But we will now move on to the Minnie Her section. All right, so we are at the Minnie section for Her, and this is how I set it up. So we have the 6 red version photo book photo cards right here. This bottom row are the 3 of the pink version photo book. Then on the next page, you have the rest of the pink version photo book cards. They did 5 LP version cards instead of 6, so I just decided to make this an 8-card page. And so we have the 5 LP versions right there with an empty spot in the middle. And then that's all the album photo cards. And because I have 3 K-Town For You pre-order benefit photo cards that I got with my albums, to make a full page, I just decided somewhere down the line I will collect a POB set for each of these rows just to kind of fill out the page. So that's where we're at with Her. I know I had initially said that I wasn't going to collect any more POBs, but it's just the way that it worked out for this era, and I swear these K-pop companies do it on purpose, but I'm going to collect at least 2 other POB sets for Minnie this era. So let's put away these cards. All right, so these are the 4 red version photo cards that I have. She was very cohesive with this comeback and decided to do 2 different outfits of sets, or I guess 2 different sets of the same outfit for each of the photo book versions. So for example, the red version will be 3 cards of her in this outfit, and then the other set in the red version is also 3 more cards of her in this white outfit. So we're gonna put them all on the same row so that it looks very, very nice on a page together. Still waiting to pick up the last 2 cards from the red version. And then we also have 3 of the same set from the pink version photo cards. And then we just have this one lone one from this outfit also for the pink version. So these 3 will live on the bottom of this page together so that they can look all nice. And we'll slot that last one in there. So that is the first page complete. Very, very pretty. And then this last photo card, which I've already taken the filler out for on the next page, is gonna go in the top left. And there will be 2 more photo cards of her in this outfit for the pink version. So very, very nice. Then up next, we have 2 LP version cards. So I have this first horizontal one here, and then this one of her in like the sports jacket or sports coat, whatever you wanna call it. And I think I'm just gonna put them on each side of the middle I guess pocket right here, so we can put that. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna put that one there. I'm gonna put that one right here, and then we are going to put this one in that spot on the left. Very, very cool. So there are 3 more LP version cards that I need to pick up. I haven't done a whole lot of searching for them. I hope they're not super rare, but because it is a vinyl version, I am a little bit worried. So we'll see how that goes. I also did consider when I was setting this up the backs of the photo cards, so I'm pretty sure every single one of the LP version photo cards is predominantly pink like this. So that's why I had the pink photo book cards together on the same page with the LP cards. So the backs could like kind of match with the same color. And then the last photo cards I have right now for her are these 3 K-Town For You pre-order benefits. She's all holding this flower, and she's in that like leather beret, I think it is. So we're gonna put these in the top row of the next page. Awesome, so that is everything I got for her. Gonna get the 2 more Pop sets somewhere down the line, but you know, I think it's a pretty good start to this collection, and I'm definitely looking forward to collecting full comeback for this. So very, very happy with that. And now up next, I do have more G-I-DLE cards, but it is not group cards. It is specifically ITZY cards, and I have them right here. So these will go in my ITZY collect book in just a second, but here's just a quick look of all of the photo cards that I picked up. I think I got all of these from Mercari Japan, and it is quite a lot. It looks like I went kind of crazy with these photo cards, but this is my ITZY collect book. Just a little quick peek inside of what we have already. So I think just a couple cards from 2 era. Well, actually, this is from 2 era because that's a wife photo card. I forget what era that is from, but we have these. These are Crest photo cards, so I don't know. That's like a brand collab or something. And then I think this was a like Blu-ray pre-order like benefit or whatever when you pre-order the Blu-ray. But we're just gonna slide in the cards as they go. Like I said, for the Giselle album, I do not care right now, at least, what order these go in. So we're just gonna slot them right in. So that completes that page rather nicely. And now these are always tricky because you have to slide these ones upward as opposed to downward. And they can kind of like stick like they are right now. Okay, so that one is in there. And then we have this next one here. We're going to slide up. I just knocked my tripod. So if you saw a little shake, that's what that was. And we're gonna slide that one up and tuck it nicely into there. All right, we have this 2 era photo card in there now, and then we have, I think, what is a solo release photo card, like pre-order benefit. So that is this page. I love the look of this page. Up next, we have another solo release ITZY 1 photo card. I think I remember correct. If I remember correctly, this is an Inter-Asia photo card. All right, so that's tucked up in there nicely, and then we have an ITZY photo card right next to that. Boom, there we go. So those 2 are in there. And then last photo card for ITZY in this video. Ooh, that slot in pretty easily, I'm not gonna lie. So another quick look at this flip book or collect book for ITZY. Once again, I'm not really like using a template really to collect all of these photo cards. I'm quite literally just like going on Mercari Japan, searching for like cheap event or pre-order benefit photo cards, and if I like them, I will pick them up. So that is how we're going about this right now. I don't know if that will change in the future, but very happy with this collection so far and how much it has grown thus far. So that is all I got for G-I-DLE. Let's move on to another group. All right, so we have arrived at what will be the last binder of the video, but I have 3 different like groups and soloists to put away in this binder. And I have some exciting news to start off this binder. I have officially decided that I'm going to try to fully collect Chung Ha. So her entire like solo career, I'm going to try to collect all those photo cards because she does have 2 IOI photo cards, but I'm not super concerned about those. Plus they would kind of like mess up my layout the way I set this up because it just like works so well together, like the way like the releases and the way I set it up like in my photo card binder. I have completely rearranged my Chung Ha section. I have put in fillers for all the photo cards that I'm missing, and I kind of just decided to do this on a whim, mainly because I've always kind of wanted to collect Chung Ha fully, but I never felt like I would give the dedication like needed to do that. But lately I found myself like looking for Chung Ha photo cards like on eBay and Mercari Japan and Mercari US and stuff like that. There really isn't that much of a supply, I guess you could say, for Mercari Japan, but eBay and Mercari US has a little bit of supply there, so I'm just always kind of keeping my eyes open. I have her mostly collected anyway. It's just like the older eras, so like Hands on Me, Offset, Blooming Blue, Flourishing, which you will see a new Flourishing photo card today. But then you get to these pages and it's like, I have Play done, I have Cordencia done, I think I need a couple more Killing Me photo cards. I have Baron Rare almost completely done already as it is. And then Alivio I have already done. And this is also another surprise. I decided to collect a couple POBs for Alivio. So I have 2 Dear My Muse POBs for that comeback. And then for this last section right here, this last pocket, I decided to perhaps, because I put a question mark there, perhaps collect just one singular card from another store or something like that, just to kind of round out this page and round out that era. So if you want to see a full Chung Ha collection, definitely stick around on this channel because that is what we will be embarking on as of today. So very excited for that. I do have 2 Chung Ha photo cards to put away that are not Alivio, so let me grab those. So the first photo card I have to put away is an offset photo card, and I believe this is from the set version. It is a horizontal photo card, and so I'm just going to put it in this second placeholder here for the set version. She released 6 photo cards for that, so 3 from the off version, 3 from the set version. So the first page looking good already. And then flipping to the next page, she did 4 photo cards for Flourishing, and I happen to have the third of 4 right here. So this is the front, and then we have the back. She's in the super long ponytail in this like black outfit right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in the middle. Very, very nice. So that is the Flourishing and Blooming Blue and Gotta Go page for my Chung Ha collection. Doing pretty well with that. And then moving to the last page of my Chung Ha section, I have just Alivio cards to finish with today. So I have the 4 album version photo cards to put away. And then these 2 photo cards, this one and this one, are the Dear My Muse, I guess, pre-order benefits that she did. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those away. So I think I'm gonna put this one up here in the top right. And then we have this half heart one that's gonna go right there. I'm gonna put the egg photo card right smack in the middle because it's probably my favorite one. And then we have this photo card here. She's got this like super classy watch on. Very, very cool. And now we're gonna put away the 2 Dear My Muse. Actually, I think I'm gonna put this one in the middle because I like this one a lot. So that's gonna go in the middle, but we're gonna put away the 2 Dear My Muse pre-order benefit photo cards. But yeah, that is almost everything for Alivio. Like I said, I'm gonna try to find this one just random POB or event card, but I'm very happy and very excited to start collecting Chung Ha fully. Like I said, I have honestly at least half the collection done already. It's just about getting those older era photo cards, and I'm gonna super like try my best. So very excited with that. Let's move on to the next group or soloist. I don't know yet. All right, so the next group we are moving on to is my SSERAFIM collection. This is my top 3, so Sakura, Kazuha, and Unche. I do have a couple more photo cards other than just this first page here, but for right now, I have 3 photo book cards. So I think this is a Heather's Rock version photo card, and then I have 2 Odd Fairy version photo cards, one for Sakura and one for Kazuha. So I'm gonna put the Heather's Rock version, which I designated for the middle row here. Gonna put that there. And then the Odd Fairy cards, which we have actually finished now because we already had Unche. Those are gonna go on the bottom row right here. We're doing pretty good on Kazuha photo book cards, as you can tell. All right, the struggle was real trying to put that photo card in the pocket there, but that is all I have for this first page. For the next page, I do have this Kazuha Weverse version, a second card, because I did 2 separate sets. So that is this card right here, front and back. Very, very nice. I'm gonna slot her in there. So that page is just 1 photo card away from being complete. And then the next page, I have 2 more Weverse cards, but they are the B version. So I have the B version 1 for Kazuha and the B version 2 for Sakura. So we're gonna put this Kazuha up here in the front and center position. Well, I guess top, not front. And then we're gonna put Sakura, the B2 version, right there. So once again, this page is also just 1 photo card away from being completed. And now moving on to the next page, I just have 2 more Crazy Era photo cards to put away. So I have the Sakura compact version Selfie and the Sakura compact version Pola. That is these 2 photo cards right here. This Crazy Era collection is coming along slowly but surely. I kind of like stopped collecting SSERAFIM, not really by choice, just kind of like it happened. I was focusing on other collections. I stopped buying them for a while, but I'm trying to make it a point to at least try to finish this era, you know, kind of quickly now, especially since Hot Era has begun and I want to start collecting that relatively soon. But yeah, that is everything for my top 3 that I have today. So just another little quick flip through all of that for Crazy Era. But yeah, that's all I got. Let's move on to one last collection for this video. All right, so last but not least, we're going to put away all of the Jisoo Amortage photo cards that I got. And guys, as you can see, I once again decided I'm going to collect full comeback. I was not kidding when I kind of alluded to me being a little, I don't know, reckless earlier. So I decided, like, I usually don't collect solo comebacks like this, but, you know, it's like once one domino fell, you know, I was like, okay, let me collect Irene fully. And then it's like, okay, let me collect Minnie fully. And then it's like, okay, let me collect Jisoo fully and Yeji fully. It's like, let's just go all in, you know, I love living on the edge, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna collect full comeback for Amortage. I'm super excited to do that. It's honestly not that much. So we have 4 photo book cards per version, so 4 purple and 4 black versions. We have 2 app cards. I am aware, I think there is a 3rd app card that is specifically from like the Target exclusive version or whatever. I don't really care about that photo card. It's kind of more or less a concept card anyway, so I'm not really gonna worry about collecting that. So 2 regular app version cards that I'm gonna collect. Obviously there was no photo cards for the Reels version. We have the K-Town For You Pobs, so there was 4 of those that I got. I do think there is 6. I might collect the other 2 because I obviously have room for them. I just put placeholders here for random pobs for the last 3 cards on this page. So maybe I'll finish collecting the K-Town For You pobs. And then of course the LP versions is coming out at some point, but also that version does not have any photo cards attached to it. So we're really just worried about the photo book cards, the app cards, and then whatever like pobs we want to collect. So let's go ahead and put the cards that I have away. All right, so for this first page, we do have 1 purple version photo book card and then 1 black version photo book card. So the purple version is gonna go up here in the top left. I think in my unboxing and my albums, I just got so incredibly lucky because looking at the template, I honestly think these are the 2 best photo cards that she released for like this entire release completely. So I think I got incredibly lucky with these photo card pulls. That's all I have for this page right now. So we're gonna flip, and then I do have 1 app version photo card. So this right here is the 1 singular app version photo card that I have, and there's only 2 of these that they released. So I'm hoping the other one will be, you know, kind of easy to scoop up and add to the collection eventually. And then up next, I have 4 K-Town For You pre-order benefits that I can put away. All right, so these are the 4 K-Town for You pre-order benefit photo cards that I have. Very, very gorgeous photo cards. We have this mirror selfie one right here, so that's gonna go in the top right. And then this middle row, we have the peace sign photo card. And we have this heart, half heart photo card that's gonna go right in the middle. And then this other peace sign photo card that is going to flank it. So yeah, and I think the backs line up too. They kind of line up. Those are together. Those are different script colors, so I mean, I guess it kind of doesn't matter. But yeah, I like the way this page looks, and like I said, I'm just super, super excited to try to fully collect Amortage. I don't really know where to look for Blackpink cards, to be quite honest with you. Because I never really go looking for them. I never like seek them out because, as you know, I just kind of collect what I get in my albums. But I'm assuming it's like the same usual spots, so like Mercari Japan and all the other third-party websites. So that is all I have for this video. I'm going to pick a page in one of my binders and we're going to wrap this thing up. All right, so that is all I got today for my storing photo cards video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As I look at my recording right now, it says 1 hour and 36 minutes. So if you are still here, thank you so much, because that is such a long time. I know when I edit it down, it might be like, I don't know, I might be able to get it down to like 1 hour 15. I guess I just decided to go like slower and talk a little bit more and maybe give like a little bit more of a breakdown this video. So that kind of resulted in a longer video, but I'm pretty sure most of you guys like longer videos anyway. I am currently searching for concrete like video ideas for upcoming videos. I think I might do a car version for Accidentally on Purpose unboxing for Seulgi. It's only one version, but I have 2 copies of it, so we can unbox both and maybe I get 2 different photo cards. That's kind of like what my thinking was of that. But that won't be a super long video. That might be like 10-15 minutes max, kind of like the Yeji Air Special Edition unboxing that I did. And then I mentioned earlier in the video that I did just receive my latest Mercari Japan haul, so I can do another photo card haul video somewhere in the near future. I just haven't really decided if that will be the next video or if I do the Seulgi video or if I upload both in the same week. I don't know right now, so that is something I am thinking of. And then, of course, we have a whole bunch of comebacks that have been confirmed without release dates and I guess rumored to be happening in the month of May. So whenever those comebacks happen, you know, for like G-I-DLE, A-Seul, ITZY, I know ITZY is rumored to have a comeback very, very soon. So whenever those happen, I will, you know, obviously plan to get those albums and do unboxings for those, and we can just kind of get back into the flow of things. I know it's going to be picking up in terms of like being busy very, very soon. But yeah, that is all I got for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. If you did, I hope you have an awesome day or night whenever you watch this, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.